Hello and welcome back to Crash episode 5. Now, this is an episode I am calling Operation Population. Here I am in my first villager breeder, hoping to have my first baby bambino. So if I just keep feeding them these here carrots, should be any moment now I get my first baby. Now this episode I am, as the name suggests, populating the spawn zone with villagers, and amongst other things. And what are you? Oh, we've got action in here. We have action. Oh, I'll just look here from a distance. What's going on? Where's the baby? Where's the baby? I'm sure a baby's popped out. I just can't see it behind there. Do you think a baby's come? What will I call him? What will I call my first baby villager? There he is! You shall be known as Andretti. Andretti, I will call you my first baby villager. Alright, this will be one of many villagers. Now, the fact that you're out here wandering around... Where you going? Come back here. It's brought to my attention I haven't really thought this through very much, have I? So, what we will do today is try and get these... He went in there too easily. So, come with me, Andretti. Over to here. While I craft myself some more beds. So my plan is just to fill this area and these beach huts, which are incomplete. I will put beds everywhere around this spawn area. And boy, that's ugly, that birch. I'll have to change that. Figure if I just put beds everywhere, this will eventually just fill up with villagers and become kind of a functioning little spawn area. So I hope to complete these beach huts today. Good on you. In there. Shut the door. And we'll have this like a bustling little beach town in no time. Here we go. We've got 2 more. I really need to... They're coming down in the spawn area. They're coming down in the drop-off area, and then they're walking around and coming in here to these beds, which is not what I want. Sorry, mate. So I will need to lock up this door, I think. Stop them from entering. Alright, we'll put some more beds down here. Now, Mr. Trading Man, what you are carrying will decide your fate, and it's not looking good for you, mate. Rubbish. But I do want a couple of your alpacas. I'll take that. For a future project, so I might tie these up over with my... Oh, that hurts. With my other 2. Oh, this is going to be painful. Oh, come on, over here. And I'll put these aside for a project coming up. Don't kill me. Alright, now, get away, get away, get away. Alright, let's get the other one in there. Where did he go? I think he went over to hang around with the other one there. Oh, he did too. Why are you still spitting at me, mate? Stop spitting at me. Oh, he finally calmed down. Okay, now there he is there. And we'll get you tied up and secured. And we'll get on with our populating. So, I plan on having boats out here and villages that function. So, there will be villagers that come in and out their boats back onto this pier area. But that's probably a little while off before I get the boats organised. I need to complete all these lamp posts. And there's an island out there which I'll tell you about later on. And here we are back bringing more villagers over to their beds. Come on, matey, come with me. Beautiful sunny day here at the beach spawn area. I figure if I take them as far away as possible, then they might stay in the area. Now I have this all pretty well lit up, so there shouldn't be any Zombulios coming to ruin the party. Hey dude, where you going? Oh, you can jump up there. I might join you. Follow me, dude. He's a cute little tacker, isn't he? Seems to really like these bed jumping, doesn't he? Alright. I'll join you. I can jump on beds too. Alright. Now, let's get some more villagers in here. Right, so I've got a few wandering around now. I really need to get these beach huts done. I am lacking resources, so I'll need to go looking for different materials to make these beach huts stand out. I need to do some more decorating on my kiosk. Let's get you over here, mate. Come on, in the boat. And there's another one. So yes, I think it'll start looking pretty good once these beach huts are done. Hello. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Okay. So that'll be mainly what I'm doing today. But I do have some big plans in mind for my new building, which will be a mayor's office. I love the way you do this with the trapdoors. It's quite bizarre, isn't it? Stuck. Let me out of here. Let me out. Mojang, you've got a sense of humour. Come on. Why am I stuck? Oh, that's why. Alright. Now, I'm still stuck. There we go. Alrighty then, and we are back. And as you can see, Operation Population is in full effect. And we are surrounded by villagers. Now, I can't lie and say there hasn't been a hiccup along the way. When you've got Queen Orchid around, there's always the odd hiccup. For example, these umbrellas behind me, which she made that look so good. The mushroom block she removed, so all of a sudden, creepers were spawning everywhere. Yep, didn't end well. Killed half my villagers. But never mind, because that's all sorted and they're all back. So let's have a look around. Now, we've got certain little signs hanging around everywhere now. Only monkeys climb trees. No climbing trees. Over near our barbecue area. Clean the barbecue after consuming tasty meat. You are what you eat. So we got plenty of little fun signs around. A couple more examples. Rubbish only, strictly no cans. But you go around the other side, recyclables only, no rubbish. That's a bit of a trick bin, that one. Now this one here, you have been rickrolled. We all know what a rickrolling is. Well, if you don't, look it up. Now, I've completed, I'll show you over here first. Now these beds, I've left the top off because villagers go to sleep there, and once they've taken to the bed, you can put the towel back on and cover the bed, and then they'll come to it. But if you leave it like this at the start, they will not come there. So that's just the way I've found it. Which, if it gets night time, I'll show you an example down here. So we have our beach towels here now. All our umbrellas are looking pretty good. Villagers absolutely everywhere. Our pier's looking good out here. Now I've finished the beach huts for the moment anyway. Due to lack of resources, they are what they are, but they're looking pretty good there. So yeah, they're my beach huts. Still got a bit of work to do, but they're getting there. Property, I don't know where my Y's gone. A Vic Lion. Now, well, you can read that for yourself. So, that's the beach huts done. Now the kiosk, aka Villager Breeder. Queen Orchid did those lovely banners for me. So that's looking good now. I'm still not completely happy with it, but I've done a little bit of texturing and on the walls and stuff. So it's looking a little bit better. And I did a temporary chimney up the top here, but I don't like the look of it, so I will fix that up at some stage. We've got so many villagers that they are now making a home on the pier. And I've noticed it takes a while to, we'll see, you can see him now, but there is another villager up there, but it takes a bit, you need to get closer before they render in for some reason. As you can see right about now. So he's there, and if I go backwards, he's not. There, not. There, not. So anyway, yes, Operation Population is a big success. Now they'll all mosey back onto their beds because it's turning into night time. Now I'll show you what I meant about the beach towel. For instance, this pink one here. There's a villager that sleeps in that one. So we'll show you when it gets night time what happens. But yeah, I think it's coming together pretty well. And one thing I failed to mention is that island out yonder there. That will be where a lighthouse is. So that lighthouse will look really great out past the pier. It's to guide the ships in. See, there you go. He popped in right on cue. Now, if I remove this, there he is. But they will not take to the bed while this, if that is there, they will not take to the bed. So you need to leave it off, and once he's taken to the bed, you can put it back. There must be another one in here. Yep, there you go. Hello, mate. So yeah, waiting for these beds to fill up, and as they do, I don't know where that villager is, but as they do, we'll get more and more. Doesn't it look good in the sunset, I reckon? And another funny thing I've found is up here we have a shark bell. In case of shark, ring bell and run. Shark warning system. And I found that a lot of the villagers come and gather around here, which is quite fun. They're not at the moment because they've only just woken up in the morning. But it's quite fun when they all gather here just to come in and give that bell a bit of a ding, and they all run like mad. Look at all these guys. So, Operation Population is a full success. Now there's that island I said with where the lighthouse will be. So that's going to look really good there. Now let's get on to our next project. Well, here we are back, and now this is a bit of a strange one. I've been a bit busy, but I've been doing everything on live stream, so I did promise that we'd move on to the next project, but quite a few of them are already done. Well, a couple of big ones. So here behind me, voila, instantly are the next two builds. So we're skipping into the future here, and I have a Lytra. Look at that, I can fly. So what I'll do to finish this episode is we'll get caught up, and I'll just do a quick run around tour and show you these two builds, and then I will lay out what we're going to do in our next episode. So let's go have a look around. Okay, so it's Operation Population. This was the next build that I did. Now this is the mayor's office, which I will hopefully be mayor very soon, but we will get into all the politics of that.
Subscribe to Queen Orchid!
Yes, as I said, I will hopefully be mayor, and hopefully that annoying one that shares this server with me will have to work for me. But that's all coming ahead. So let's go in and have a look around. Now these were just some pretty simple gardens I did. I did some nice big trees. Well, they're pretty standard trees, but half custom, half normal. And I've got an iron farm over there. And just some seeding around with some pretty little paths. A lot more work to be done on the landscaping. Now let's go in and have a look inside. And I do have to texture all these hills. Anyway, that'll all come together. So here we are, the Mayor's office, Crash City Council headquarters, office of the Honourable Mayor Vic Lyon. Now I'm not officially the Mayor yet, but that will all play out in the coming episodes. So this is where we get all our permits, shop, housing, pet permits are done all over here. This is all still a work in progress, remember? Now over here, job seeker boards, where we can do certain jobs to earn diamonds. Announcements of city meetings, well, that date's come and gone. We need to put a new meeting. That's our notice board and our jobs boards. So, and little fines and stuff that can be listed will go here as the mayor chooses. So I reckon she'll have dogs off leash, so I might be able to score a few diamonds out of that. Now over here we got the toilets, which are incomplete. Nice little chandelier up here. Now this is our cafe. Now, like every council building, coffee machine is out of order and it's closed most of the time. How convenient. This is a staff access only. It isn't complete yet. A little cafe area to sit and have the meals that they will not serve. And on our next floor, we go up to our meeting hall. Now this is where the town come together for city meetings, and the mayor will sit up here and reside over those meetings. So try and keep everything in order, which I can't really see happening, but we'll try our best. Now, I think this room worked out pretty well, actually. I was quite happy with the design. We've got an area over here that is incomplete. Our aquarium, which is incomplete. Do have a little oxalotl in there. Not actually sure what this little area will become. It's over in this area here is where Queen Orchid will be building vending machines for all the community's convenience, but being a council hall and a city-run project, I highly doubt they'll work. Over here is a little display of the riches and what this town has to offer. Now that's one of the invisible item frame things. I will be removing them because they look a bit weird. Now, so every time we purchase or a permit, the diamonds from that permit will go into this storage area here. So this should build up with probably all my diamonds, because a certain someone tends to avoid when it comes to paying her way. I think you know who I'm talking about. Now, if we come round here, this leads us, well, that's ugly. This leads us to the mayor's quarters. So the mayor can reside in this place, and have a look at this. Beautiful luxury living for the mayor. This is the kitchen I designed. I really do like the way it's come together. A little bit of work on the stove needs to be done. But yeah, I really like the way this room has sort of all come together in a modern sort of luxurious way. And especially this light worked out really well. Took me a lot of time to get it to look like that, and I think it's worked out very well. Let me know what you think in the comments. Now I have some pet birdies over here. Strange sort of looking bird cage. I kind of like it. It's different. This leads out to the balcony, which can overlook everything. We will get to that build in a minute. And it's a pretty good area. I like it. Now, if we come over here, so yeah, this room over here is our library. There's not too much going on in here. Can be quite useful, this room, with a lot of workstations and so on. But yeah, I think this room looks pretty cool. Now this room I gave to Queen Orchid. So before I open this door, you can imagine it's not complete and it's a bit weird. Yes, we have a bee on a stick. A bee on a stick, a bench with trapdoors. I don't know what this is. It's called a chest, she informs me. But the bed looks quite good. I do like the bed. and a random clock with a random block that will protrude through the other side just to annoy me, just enough to drive me mad. Now, one more room in this place. Oh, we do have a loft section up there. This is all incomplete. Stairwell, incomplete. There's that block. How annoying. Actually, I need a bed. I lost my bed. I'll take that with me. So, if we come up here, as you can see, very incomplete. Not exactly sure what this will be up here. It's not very high roofs, so I don't know. It'd be good to have maybe like a pool room or something like that, but we'll see how this works out. Now, I've run low on diorite, as you can see. So anyway, this was the first build that I did. And now let's move on to the courthouse. Now this is my courthouse slash prison, which aka trading hall area. So yeah, this has come together quite well. I do like the way it looks. I think once the landscaping comes in around it, I do want to put up a couple of flagpoles when I come up with a design for that. Now up here, just disregard that. I had invisible item frames working, and then once I built this, there was an update, the latest Minecraft update, and now the item frame wasn't working, which it is again working now, so I should be able to fix it up. I need to clean up all this area over here. I was in here with Queen Orchid, and there was something valuable under here. So all I could think to do was throw some dirt over it to hide it. I can't remember what it was. Oh, I just had some records, and for some reason I didn't want to get my hands on them. So this is the entry. I will still needs a lot of work, tidying up. Maybe some statues up on this area here. I'm not sure what I will do yet. This leads up to the courthouse. Now I released a few villagers in my courthouse. Let's have a quick look over here. Here's the judge's bench. I can imagine we'll have a few good court hearings in the future. I imagine I'll be on this side of the bench, and a certain someone will probably be sitting there with a lawyer. And so yeah, the lawyers and the defendants will sit over here, the prosecutors will sit over there, and some public benches. Does need a little bit more decoration in here, and this is basically identical. So that is the court area. Now down below, if we come around here, is our prison slash trading hall. Up this end is our breeder. Hey dudes. So this is where all the villagers are coming from for my trading hall, and the ones I've released up there. Now this trading hall is... Whoop, don't you hate these iron doors? Now this trading hall, there is another story just above us, but pretty much everything you could want is in here. I do have basically every book that I need here, and a few useful idiots over here. Now if we go around here, over here is my Zombolio, which I use to infect so I can cure my villagers. to get better trades. This guy keeps wanting to come in here for some reason. Get out of here, mate. And here is my second hall, which needs a lot of decorating still. Ooh, I just noticed I haven't textured this floor at all. Really. Yeah, so even all these traders over here, I haven't even given them jobs yet, so I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but at least they're there if I need them. Now, over here is my warden. He looks after the area. And this nearly concludes my tour of the courthouse. This area here, completely unfinished, will be the warden's offices. And I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with this area out the back, but it'll need to be decorated and whatnot. So we'll head out of here. Excuse me. We'll head out of here and we have a little something going on over here. Just over here, a little preview of what's coming up in the weeks to come. There is election time. Who will be mayor? Now this is where the elections will be held. This is just a temporary structure. This is where our rally will be held. And we will put forward to the people to vote. The people are you. We will have a vote. And this is Queen Orchid's flags. These are my flags. We will be having our speeches up here. And based upon our speeches, you're a bit close, dude. So yes, we will give our speeches out. And hopefully I will be the one voted in, which being a natural leader would make sense. And for the betterment of the town, let's hope common sense prevails and Queen Orchid does not rule over this council city area, or all hell could break loose. So there will be fun times in the election process coming ahead. A date will soon be announced on both our channels, and we will put it to a vote to the people. So we look forward to all that adventure ahead. So our campaigns are in full fling, and there should be lots of fun times. So we're highly looking forward to this election process and having you, the viewer, involved.
Vote for Queen Orchid.
Where did that come from? She's everywhere, I tell you. So that's where I will leave this episode. I've got plenty of fun builds coming up. I have a huge project which will be happening up on top of this hill behind me. There's so much to do on this new server. I hope you can join with me in the next episode. And it's bye for now. Bye.